Welcome back. We are going out of sight with Rick Hancock. Rick, what are we talking about today?
Good morning. Connecticut. Connecticut's a tiny state geographic-wise,
Right.
but there are a lot of people with a lot of big dreams as it relates to the World Wide Web. And this morning, we're going to talk about and feature Connecticut websites, people doing really cool things. Folks have been sending me emails throughout the week, and I said, you know what, let's feature
with
Connecticut.
Their sites?
With their sites and people and friends who have sites. So let's just talk about some folks who are just kind of starting out, but some really neat sites. And Trend Spot, it's 18. This is from Kim Pfeiffer. She lives in Naugatuck, and she tracks 18 websites. Her websites is all the top trends on Twitter, Google, YouTube, CNN. So she's kind of created this portal of places where if you don't want to go searching around for a lot of different things,
all right there
it's
for
all
you.
right there for you. So that's a pretty good site from Kim in Naugatuck. Now, here's Ripple 100, and this is from Andre Yap from New Haven. And I'm kind of, this is new. It's almost still in beta testing mode. I'm calling it like the Twitter for the business sense, the business set. If you don't have enough money in your budget for advertising, Ripple 100 is a site that he's trying to develop to make it very easy for you to, get these little conversations going with people who are interested in what you're doing.
All right.
My book cart is very interesting because this was created by Hannah Cook, and she lives in Deep River, and she already had a brick and mortar site of a used bookstore, but now it's the end of the semester for students. Students are always trying to get rid of their books on campus. They're not giving you at the bookstore. They're not giving you anything.
Sell it online.
That's right. She's selling online, so she's collecting a lot of books, and she seems to be doing pretty well. She tells me that a lot of UConn students have been using her service, and she's doing very, very well.
That's
so that's
great.
good. Yeah, mybookcart.com. Campus Connect is another site. We actually had featured Jessica not too long ago here, but I wanted to feature her site again because she's amazing. She is a recent Central Connecticut grad, and this started as a class project for her.
I mean, her site's very professional.
Yeah, very professional, and she's trying to tie in Campus Connect, all the local colleges for books, jobs, classified, the area businesses that may want to, kind of hook up and give some discount coupons to the students. So she's made this a business. And the thing about there's money out there. The state of Connecticut is doing a pretty good job trying to help people get their businesses up and going. And Connecticut Innovations is the premier place in Connecticut. It's a quasi-public-private, so it was funded with public money, but now it's reinvesting money that they invest with other people.
And you can go to the site.
You can go to the site for advice on how to get the business going, but also for cash. So they really help you out. That's what we all want. They've done a pretty good job doing that. So all these sites are on our website at ctnow.com/Rick.
Thanks, Rick Hancock. We'll check in with him in the next hour as well. Guys, over to you.
Rick, Sarah, thanks. And speaking of the web, Betty White landed her Saturday Night Live hosting gig thanks to Facebook, and now Carol Burnett fans have launched their own crusade. Fans are pushing SNL producer Lorne Michael to let Burnett host the show. So far, more than 50,000 Facebookers have joined the campaign, but they have to wait until next season to see if their plan works. By the way, the Facebook insanity for Betty White isn't over. Now there's a campaign for the Golden Girls star to appear on the Fox show Glee, and there's also another one for her to host the Academy Awards. An American icon and Connecticut native is being honored with a stamp, a 44-cent stamp featuring Academy Award-winning actress Katharine Hepburn was dedicated in ceremonies in Old Saybrook yesterday. Hepburn was born in Connecticut. She lived along the shoreline in Old Saybrook during her later years. She is the 16th star to be honored on the U.S. Postal Service's Legends of Hollywood stamp series. We've got much more Fox 61 morning news on the way at 7 o'clock. Fire crews are busy at the scene of an overnight fire in downtown New Haven. Nicole Jacobs is live on the scene, and we'll get a report from her in just a moment. Also, the cleanup will begin today again in Lisbon, where a freight train derailed, sending 9 cars off their track.